Back on the march again. I just dropped my kids off at school. They are really happy. It's just nice, really warm and kind of fresh day out today, and so I thought I'd do my coach's corner on the walk back from the school. I'm kind of like going to focus on content that's going to be helpful for the upcoming national championships that we have in a few weeks. I got my ticket booked. Can't wait to get out there, get to travel, see all the athletes and coaches and officials from across the country. It's going to be really awesome. It's in Laval, Quebec. What we've been working on recently in the dojo, and something that I think is crucial for everybody to understand, is that developing skills that are major leading up to an event is very difficult, almost impossible to do. So really focusing on like very small incremental steps leading up to the tournament, and a lot of them can really help you. So, you're of course fine-tuning things that you're the best at right now. That's how you're going to win, is doing what you're best at, number one. Number two is that if you are going to make some improvements, you make small, minor tinkering type of adjustments that are going to put you over the top, right? So let's say you were 10% away from the podium last year. And if you improved at just a regular rate, the same as your opponents, you'll find yourself 10% off again. So to get that last 10% boost before you go to nationals, extreme amount of focus is going to be required, but also just little tiny details, small things that you can change, little technical changes, maybe postural changes, how you're shifting and moving. If it's kata in sparring, the ability to have a few clean setups that are going to create openings for you. These are going to be the things that are going to really make you shine on the mat. Just things that enhance the skills you already have, or are just little tiny smudges that you're trying to erase. Nothing major. It's not going to be possible for you to make massive adjustments, and you're going to kind of waste your time in that. But let's say you change 10 things by a percentage point, and then that allows you to get that 10% you needed. That's what's going to take to get you onto the podium. So beyond those minor adjustments, you want to think about confidence. Okay, confidence isn't something you can just get. Somebody can tell you to have it. Confidence is going to come from consistency. So if you are consistently doing something the way you want it to be done, you're going to be confident you can do that the day of the tournament. Okay, if you're performing your kata and you're nailing it each time, hitting it the way you want to hit it, feeling the way you want to feel, you can be confident it's going to go that way at the tournament. So, getting closer and closer to nationals, when you're performing your kata, you need to be looking at honing in those skills each time. When you're doing your kumite, you're looking at that the technique is scored right from the distance you want. You're kind of zoning in on your opponent. I use that like reference of a fighter jet, when it's like beep 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 beep, and the missile kind of tracks on beep, and then that's when you fire. That's the same thing in kumite. You kind of know exactly where you are, where your opponent is, where they're going to be, and what you're looking at to score. So you want to make sure that you're just locking everything in when you're doing these last few trainings. Don't miss trainings. Okay, train consistently. Make sure you're recovering. Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're stretching, getting lots of water, but don't miss trainings. Not every training is going to be 100% physical, but it's just going to give you, again, that confidence to consistently show up. Okay, you want to have quantity and quality when you're leading up to nationals. So good luck.